Cooking with Ari, 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 cooking with Ari. Ari, cooking with 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 Ari. Hi guys, welcome back to I Am Ari. So on this video we are actually cooking with Ari today. Yes, right, cooking with Ari, cooking with Ari, cooking with Ari. Yeah, so right here we're just gonna get into it. So what you do see me here, I am just chopping up some onion, and then I'm going to be eventually also chopping up the green onion as well. Alright y'all, so from right here I am putting the green pepper and that onion into a bowl to make it a little mixture combo. Alright, so now we got that flame kicked off just right. So I will be using ground turkey, of course, instead of ground beef, and then I'm also using sweet Italian sausage that you can get from Kroger. So we just put those two in together so we can get those nice and brown. And then I'm going to be taking 4 quarts of water and placing into another pan with kosher salt as well, so we can get ready for the panini noodles. And then you just see me mixing up and, you know, that ground turkey and Italian sausage. So this is just all the ingredients I was using. I will show more in the end. On this side, I just drained the meat here just to see what it all, and then those are the panini noodles that I am using in this cooking vlog as well. I just let those simmer for like 12 minutes. So right here, I'm just like crunching up the meat, you know, all those bigger pieces, turn them into small pieces so we have more meat. So right here, you just see that green pepper and onion mixture that I was talking about that I put together, and we're just gonna put that back in with the pot of the meat here as well. So there is the garlic powder. Throw it all around. The onion powder that we also are using. And this, we're actually doing 3 times. There was the black pepper, the Cajun pepper, and then the oregano. 3 times. So then here's also the diced tomatoes. And then we're also using Prego Roasted Garlic sauce. And then I do use that twice. So I put some water in and I shake it up. And then I pour the rest of it in because you want to get all of that mixture or sauce. And then of course right here I am just mixing all after I am done those 3 seasoning 3 times. I'm mixing it all in. Make sure we have that flavor. Y'all, it was smelling so good. So I also did go in with some sugar. Yes, sugar. Not a lot, just enough to give it a little sweet taste to go with the sweet Italian. So right here, the noodles was finally ready. So we just dumped that water out and then put those back in the pan. You know, easy peasy. And it was steaming. Alright, so about this time here, I did set the timer for a good 15 minutes just for all the flavors to, you know, saturate and get in between, you know, the crumbs and credits of that meat and sauce. So after that, you see me here, I switched pans and put the meat in with the pasta noodles, panini noodles, and then I'm gonna just, you know, stir it all around and then let it sit, you know, just so the pasta can get in with the meat. If that makes any sense. You know, gotta get it down in there. You see me with the arm? Alright y'all, so after that, and just move that pasta out of the way, I start with this pan with the butter, and it's really 1 stick of butter, and I just let it start to simmerate. Simmerate? Is that a word? So I do go in with some heavy cream, and I do shake it up and use the entire bottle. So you do see the rim. Oh, my bad, y'all. I also used garlic buffalo sauce as well. These are all by Kroger, but I did want to mention about the butter. So you see like the whole yellow around the from the butter. Yeah, I leave that. So I also go in with garlic powder, parsley, black pepper, I do believe. Oh, oregano. There's that black pepper. And paprika, just a little bit. So this is just, you know, to spice up the sauce, because this is the sauce that we are like making from scratch. So you just see me whisk it. And then I do use 2 cups of Parmesan cheese and whip that in as well, because if you look behind it, there is, the pan is starting to bubble of all the like the butter and that heavy cream. And we just whisk it. Alright, so I did use a mozzarella and Kobe Jack cheese as well, and I did take a spreader on the bottom of the pan. This is just so it's super cheesy, so I just mix those two, and then I do take a spoon to start scooping out the pasta for that bottom layer. So y'all just wait for this. Okay, so boom. So now that all of the pasta is in that pan, right, I am taking the homemade sauce and we're just pouring it in. So right here, you see it was like, okay, let me just go back and use my different hand and then just start mushing in the sauce and making sure that all the sauce is getting in between every crevice between the meat and that pasta. So it's, again, you want that flavor. Ooh, just mix it. But yeah, so I'm just right here just mixing it around, just making sure that all that sauce is getting at the bottom, from the top, in between it all. So of course, right here on top, I just take the rest of the Kobe Jack cheese and the mozzarella and just spread it across the top after applying the sauce as well, that we got all in between the crevices. And then I am setting the oven to 350 degrees. So here it is in the oven before we do set it for 30 minutes. And then here it is after 30 minutes. Y'all, look how good that looks. Oh my gosh, I can literally taste it. My mouth is watering. Cooking with Ari. 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 Cooking with Ari.